Where are the abs, Rob? I'm gonna give you a little lesson in biology. The abs are always there. They're in there. They're just behind a bunch of tacos and tequila. I was enjoying myself on vacation. The abs are there, and the second I want those abs to come back, all it takes is 3 to 4 months of starving myself. Hello, so it turns out that people on the internet have a lot to say. I don't know if you were aware of that. One of the subjects that a certain subsect of the internet has found interesting is my body transformations from normal to morbidly obese to in very good shape back to normal. So we're gonna check out what the internet has to say about that, and I'm gonna try and respond in the classiest way possible. Rob McElhenney did both of these things to his body for the sake of comedy. He has more dedication to a joke than I have to anything in my entire life. Rachel, first of all, I appreciate you saying that. The truth is, I have more dedication to the paycheck than I do to the comedy bit. They paid me a lot of money to do this. If you can find a studio who's willing to pay you what they pay me to make Sunny, you will have a lot more dedication than you think. Oh, this is me at the Pride Parade. Rob McElhenney, can you please tell me how in the hell you got so ripped, putting us all into shame after that transformation? Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you because it's actually quite simple. And anybody can do this. Anybody on the planet can do this. First things first, if you have a job, like a 9-to-5 job, quit that. Now, do you like food? Forget about that, because you're never gonna enjoy anything you eat. Alcohol, sorry, that's out. So what you're gonna need to do is you have a chef, right? Like a personal chef. So make sure the chef makes you a lot of chicken breast, and make sure you keep your caloric intake at a certain level. And as you go to your physician 2 to 3 times a week just to monitor all your testosterone levels, because testosterone is important to building muscle. You're good friends with the trainer from Magic Mike, right? Aaron Babayan. So you wanna give Aaron a call, and you wanna make sure he's at your house and takes you to the gym at least twice a day, because you're gonna wanna do your muscle building in the morning and then your cardio in the afternoon. Now, do you have a family, like a significant other or kids? Yeah, forget about them. You're not gonna have time to deal with them. So that's really all you have to do. And make sure that you have said studio pay for the entire thing, because it could become exceptionally expensive. So I think if you just do all of those things, then you too can have an absolutely unrealistic body type, such as me. I just learned that Rob McElhenney, a.k.a. Mac from It's Always Sunny, had a cameo on the Game of Thrones premiere. What a time to be alive. Why does that blow you away, Zach? What a time to be alive. That's something you say when something is so astonishing. We landed on Mars. What a time to be alive. My car can drive me home. What a time to be alive. Rob McElhenney gets an acting job outside of the... They gouged my eye out. Not that big of a deal, man. Move past it. Rachel Millman says, Max from Always Sunny's was better and realer. I hope you're watching this, Camille. They both failed to mention how this actually works, which is steroids. Rachel, I'm not gonna get into the medical science of it. Let me just tell you something. Increased levels of testosterone is just a cross I have to bear. Some men just have elevated levels of testosterone. And I would say, if you look at Kumail and if you look at me, you'd be like, well, sure, those two guys must have elevated levels of testosterone naturally, because they're just, you know, alpha dog monsters. And I talk about it with Kumail all the time. I'm like, we're just like very masculine men. You know, sometimes we just have to work out a little bit and pop our shirts off, and that's just the way it's gonna be. Didn't know Mac from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia plays quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars now. Okay, so I got this quite a bit over the course of the season, because homie had a pretty good year. I suppose we do look rather similar, although I think I have 22 years on him. But I think I got a better body than you, and you're a professional athlete, so work on it. Yes, your face looks significantly younger, but that body, is that the body type of a professional athlete? I'm starting to think I could play quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next question. Fruity Boy says, how am I gonna take you seriously? And how many Tide Pods did Charlie eat before those commercials? I'm telling you, my man, I knew he was gonna go shoot that commercial. And then I'm watching the Super Bowl, he is all over the game. I think it's like 4 different commercials or 4 different segments, and he played a bigger role in it than the 49ers defense. Okay. Rob McElhenney, what was your workout regimen during the time? What kind of steps, reps did you have going on? Now, I think I've already covered this. So I would refer you to Aaron Babayan.
Hi, my name's Aaron Babayan.
I think we should put his handle down there. All I do is I say, what did Tatum do? And then he tells me, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do one more than him every time, except lower the weight by half. Rob McElhenney from It's Always Sunny is the only actor I respect for getting jacked or fat for a role because he is doing it for the sake of really dumb jokes. Is that what you think, Chris? You think I'm doing this for really dumb jokes? Once again, I'm doing it for the money. Okay. Fat Mac was for the people. Fat Mac represented me. This new shredded Mac makes me feel sad about myself. Well, Brian, that was my goal. I was like, who's this Brian Quinn? I know he's out there, and I'm gonna make an entire season of a TV show dedicated to making him feel sad about himself. So Brian, I'm glad I accomplished my goal. Your transformation, especially from Fat Mac back to a regular Mac, let alone current, will always be impressive, but this is really good for everyone needing body positivity, seeing slow gains. You're so amazing to be real about this and everything else. That was a long tweet. The only thing I took from it was impressive and amazing. Moving on. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, season 13, episode 10. According to Nick Frost, what a show. I found the end really beautiful and moving. How it flits from Frank with a swollen face to Mac's sexuality seamlessly, and yet both are ludicrous and utterly beguiling. This is our smartest fan. Without a doubt. Nick Frost is officially our smartest fan. Thank you, Nick. Well, Internet, I really appreciate all of your comments. My guess is, since I have answered all of these, that you will stop having opinions and comments and posting them online regarding me and any other political or socio issue that you feel strongly about. So I hope that I've finally closed the book on all internet comments. Thank you.